Now we're going to create some fins for our rocket, and there are several different ways that you could do this. I'm going to show you one way. You might be able to figure out a different way that's easier. So here's the way I would do it. First, I'm going to select the rectangle tool, and remember it's here. And so if it isn't already selected, just click it. And I want for this rectangle to be the same color. Actually, it's going to be a square. Same color as these decorative bands. I'll just come out here and draw a square, roughly a square, about like that. Okay, so I'm going to make a fin out of this square, and the way I do that is by choosing the scissors tool, which is here. It may be on the eraser tool by default, so you just need to click and hold that and choose scissors, and then come to one side, one corner, and click, and then move to the other corner to the anchor point and click. Then go to your selection tool, and it should just break the two right apart. And this is the one that we will use for the fin. So we can just click on this one, and I'm going to delete it. So we need to make a copy of this so we can make a fin for both sides. So I'll just go to Edit and choose Copy. Edit and choose Paste. So now I have two identical ones, but obviously it needs to be pointing the other direction. So here's how you do that. Go to the Object menu, go to Transform, and choose Reflect. We want it to reflect vertically at a 90-degree angle, so that's just the default. Click OK. And so now we have our two rocket fins. Okay. I'm going to bring this one down here, this one down here, and just kind of get them lined up about the way we want them, about like that. I'm kind of using this, these little spaces as a gauge and down at the bottom, so I think we pretty much have them in the right place, but obviously this doesn't look good, so we need to use the layer palette in order to put the fins back behind the rocket so that some of this won't be showing. So here's how you do that. Here's the layers palette, and once you start getting a lot of shapes on here, this layer palette becomes extremely important, just like it is in Photoshop. So I'm going to click this, and if you look here's the scroll bar. If you look very carefully, you can see all of the shapes that you see over here on the artboard. See, right here are the two rocket fins. Here's the rocket engine. And then all the way down here, we should see this is where the barrel of the rocket is here. Here are the decorative pieces. So right now, because the rocket fins are at the very top, they are above everything else. It's kind of like stacking a deck of cards. They're above every other piece or shape that's on the artboard. So we need to get these down below everything, including below the barrel of the rocket. So the way you do that is you click and hold, and when I drag this down, I want for you to watch what happens. Click and hold and drag down. Sometimes it's hard to get a hold of it. There you go. See that little blue line? I'm going to just keep going down. It's going to scroll automatically, and I'm going to drop. Didn't work. Try it again. So I'm going to drop it here first and then try to get it down. Actually, sometimes you just have to take the bottom one and just move it above yeah, there. Okay. See how that did it? Okay, I'll do the same thing for the other little rocket fin. Drag it down, put it below the barrel, and there you go.